Hey, John.
You listen to Danny.
All right, y'all. So
No, leave it.
today is Thursday, and it's February. I don't got my watch on, but we leave Monday for Krakow, Poland, and Germany to the IWA. Me and my wife. There's my wife, Christina.
We're so excited.
We're gonna be vlogging the whole time. So this is the very start of it, and as you can see, we have transformed my garage. This is normally where I've been shooting videos, and that comes out here, but whatever. So this is going to be our table. We're going to start putting stuff that we need to take with us because this is a 9-day trip. So we're taking patches and we're taking stuff to give away. We're going to Gate Enterprises. It's going to be fun. So make sure y'all follow for updates. We try to vlog every single day, even flights and everything. So look out for the next one. Let's go. All right, boys, today I'm gonna let y'all in on this build if my camera don't quit sinking. This is for just a walk-in customer, y'all. I know my desk looks a mess, and y'all could crack on me if you want. I deserve it. It's definitely a mess, but I'll tell you, I know where everything is right here. Everything. So, as you guys can see, I'm doing the Gen 4. If you want to upgrade your Gen 4, this is how you're gonna do it to get that trigger response money. So I'm putting the Aster in it. A lot of Gen 4s come with the Aster if you special order it with it. They are very hard to get. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and install an Aster in this for this customer of mine. And I'm just going to let y'all see the process of me doing it. So if you want to do your own, you literally have a video. So getting these uppers off is a little bit tricky. You do have to push the bolt catch to get it to release, because if not, it'll grab the bolt release on the other side and it'll break it off. So you need to lift up on the charging handle a bit, pull it off. It's a little different than most replicas. Also, you gotta take this Allen screw out. You're gonna take the mag release, you're gonna take the stock, the grip, this pin, and we'll get to that in just a moment. So I'm just gonna shut up. We're gonna roll through this and I'll let y'all see what I got going on. And whenever I'm done, we'll show you the finished product and we'll see the trigger response improve. So right now we're working with this for trigger response. So the Gen 4 Nebula ETU, the Nebula 2 does have a delay. So, and there's your full. That's on 11.1. So, as you see, you're kind of pulling it fast as you can. It's just tap, 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 tap. So, a lot of people want to upgrade those. So, that's what we're going to do today. Let's get this man the trigger response he deserves. Okay, somebody's walking in burping. How wonderful. All right, we're going to put these screws over here. Give it a... and the motor cap will pop right up and just pull it off. Get you some needle nose without teeth on them if you're gonna be doing motor wire work and anything, because a lot of the companies won't warranty them, especially Gate, if you tear up the wires. So don't tear your wires up. Be gentle with it. I've learned in the past that if you just use the ones without teeth on them, that it helps a lot. Now, we're gonna go ahead and take my drill. We're going to take off the grip. Show you how fast we can get that grip off. Battery drill makes all the difference in the world. So lay the grip there. Next, we're going to go ahead and get our center screw out of here, which is also Phillips. Now, if you want to change your spring, that's what you're going to take off to do that. So keep that in mind. Then you're going to dump out the hold down. Take this Delta stock. Good job, Lancer, for that. sling plate. Put them over here to the side. Now, we're gonna go ahead and remove the mag release. Battalion Airsoft Arena. Battalion Airsoft Arena. Battalion Airsoft Arena. Battalion Airsoft Arena. Hello. Scam calls. Get them spam calls, boy. You call them spam calls or scam calls? I call them scam calls. Now, keep in mind, this is my everyday workbench. So, whatever you guys see on this bench, and it's looking all dirty, it's because this is what I use every single day at work. So, this is a very busy bench. And that pin is fighting. One more. There we go. I'm gonna pull that out, put it in the pile. Now you are gonna have quite a big pile of bolts here because the Gen 4 has a lot more hardware on it than the Gen 3 because of the ambi selectors and just everything really. So seems like quite a bit more when you're working on these. I mean, you got the bolt catch now that has to come off, and the other one just slid off. This one bolts on. So keep in mind when you're working on this, it takes a little extra time to do. So give yourself plenty of time. Trying to think what else will help you guys out whenever you're working on this bad boy. Brushless motor, man. Jeez, brushless motor is so nice on these. If this customer had a little bit more to spend, I'd be dropping a brushless on this one right now because it makes it so snappy. The trigger response is just amazing. Hopefully soon I will work on my own project. I don't ever get time to do my own projects anymore. Stay so busy. Drop me a brushless build soon. That should do it. Pretty close. Okay, there we go. Now let's see. Is this gonna come out? Yes. So there's the ambis, little gears that they have. And then we're gonna put that there. Let's go ahead and take this out. Put it here. You're good, you're good. Here, I'll put
Something.
without me. All right, let's crack it open. Gate Aster 2. Dropping the base. First, we can get all these out of it. We got 5 long and 4 short screws on the Gen 4 Lancer Tactical. Y'all are gonna notice whenever I do this, I don't change anything on the inside. So I'm only going for trigger response. I'm not trying to change full auto speed and all that. And I could get decent trigger response. Actually, really good trigger response with the Aster. Problem is right now, getting the Gen 4 in stock with the Aster is impossible. They don't have them. All they have is the Nebula 2. So I've been an Aster installing machine. Keep installing them. Keep going. Gate Aster is the way, guys. Gate Titan, any Gate products, man. You're gonna have good products that last a long time. Great customer service. Anybody who says any different is a lie. What a lot of people need to keep in mind is that they are overseas. So when you message them, you don't get a message right away. It depends on what time of day you sent your message. They may not see it till the next day. And if you send it on a Friday, they may not see it till Monday or Tuesday. Keep that in mind, guys, when you message them for support. Been dealing with Gate for a long time. I've never had any issues at all. 0. All right. We're going to say bye-bye to this magnetic trigger because it is not the fastest trigger around. And we want that John Wayne trigger. We want the fastest gun in the West. East, east, east. We're in the East. Wait, are we in the East? Okay, let's move the piston. So, once again, I'll show you how well built their gears are. Lancer, good job. Watch this. Ain't gonna worry about that falling off again. You also got a hardened steel pinion where the pinion meets the bevel. Spur gear is completely hardened steel. It's no casting. It's a wire gear. I'm going to go ahead and drop these back on the sector gear to keep them together. Last thing I'm going to do is mix up shims, unless you want to re-shim the thing. I don't see the need in re-shimming it whenever they did such a great job shimming it the first time. So, there we go. Next order of business is to remove the Nebula 2. It's been nice knowing you, but you gotta go because you're too slow. You gotta go because you're too slow. Works good though. Works great for rentals. You gotta go because you're too slow. He said he was. Money?
$900 check.
Oh, I'll ask him to put it to my name.
Falcon order reimbursement, so I'm gonna leave this.
You just put it right here. I'll make sure he gets it wherever. That's fine, yeah.
Stick it here.
I'll text him in a minute whenever I get off of this Aster. Where are you going? Here, let me pause it. Okay. Now, first thing about putting an Aster in your replica is the routing of the wires. Now, as you can see, it does come with a PCB washer. That's what come with the Nebula 2. So, I use them. Gate supplies you with everything you need also. I'll show you. They're going to give you the screws, the washer, the metal washer, and the PCB washer. So the only thing I take out of here is the metal washer. You're going to want to use that because it's going to give you a firm torque on the screw. And it's designed by Gate to be used. Now, the PCB washer that come with the Nebula 2 is a little thicker. And from time to time, I use them. So you can use it if you want. But on this one, I have everything right in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and use the one that Gate supplies. It doesn't hurt to put a drop of Loctite on it. Blue Loctite, I may add. Don't use red ever on Airsoft. Unless you're a manufacturer. As you can see, I use the tiniest amount. If you're not properly torquing it, Loctite will come in handy for you to kind of like an insurance policy. So if you don't know how to torque it or you don't know how tight it should be, this will help you out big time. How's that sound? I know that's a lot of mouthful, what I just said, but you guys understand what I'm saying. Torque it, baby, torque it. All right, PCB washer installed and the metal washer. Torque it down. You don't got to go crazy because it's got Loctite on it. Put that there. All right, so as you can see, the wires, I already have them routed. Use a blunt tip screwdriver or you'll cut them, but you always put the big wire first and then the little wire, and then it'll lay right down. Lancer's nice enough to put a little catch there. And then you get your motor wires. So this Aster is ready to rock and roll. Now we're gonna take our sector gear, make sure we didn't lose any shims. We didn't. We're gonna set it in here. Just give it a turn, make sure everything's flowing good. It is. Always face the delayer chip forward when you install it. Let's see. The purpose is the tappet plate will hit it if you don't put it in the correct way. Next we got this. This is our bevel. Beautiful. Now we got the quantum trigger. I love that Gate includes a trigger. It's already got the sticker, you know, it's the quantum, so that's really cool. Thank you, Gate. I could say thank you, Gate, all day. Oh yeah, I'll show you this real quick while I got you. Lightweight piston head, full metal rack, really thick at the back. Aluminum nozzle, aluminum piston head. I meant cylinder head. Really good compression. So, I mean, Lancer's on it, dude. Ah! There we go. Oh, I just shot the shims. I shot the sheriff. But I did not shoot the deputy. All right, now we're gonna close her up. It's gonna be a little tricky because their tappets are very springy, we'll say. So sometimes I literally take something like that, hold down the tappet. As you can see, the piston, I meant the weight of the spring for the trigger just shot it right off of there. No big deal. We're gonna stick it back on. They do make tools for this, by the way, to hold these down. If you guys have problems with your triggers flying out, there is a tool that fits it. That'll clamp right on there and hold it down. They're plastic, but they work good. All right, y'all, let's hold this down gently. We do this in one motion. Look at that. Then you put a screw in there to hold it so you guys don't lose everything whenever it comes out of your hand by accident. All right. Now we're gonna put all of our screws in. Remember to put your 5 long screws and then your 4 short screws. When you put them in, always snug them up and then give them just like an 1/8 turn extra.
What's up, man?
All right, so you also need to put the sticker on. There goes my phone dropping. Love it. And the sticker. Dude, that. Go for it. See those BBs? Come right here, dude. You can see the BBs. Put some 2.5s in there and it'll flatten out. Yeah. Let's finish it. See if we can do it without any further interruptions. Yes, what now? All right, so you can see selectors are ready. The Aster 2 has been installed, which is pretty awesome. Gosh, these are such good products, dude. did this a bit of Loctite, just a little bit. That way it doesn't come out on them ever again. These have been coming loose on some of the rentals, so make sure you check over your screws on your Gen 4s. It's very important to check it because it is metal, and for some reason metal replicas tend to recoil a little differently, and they make different sounds, as you probably notice in some of the videos, and they also shake loose parts a little bit easier, so keep that in mind. Look at that magnetic screwdriver, guys. I'm gonna go down here and get there. And we're gonna go ahead and get this one while we're at it. Drop it in. Man, I wish I could run a brushless on this bad boy. It's not my budget on this one though, unfortunately. There you go. I'll go ahead and do mag release. And you'll notice I put a little bit of Loctite on this screw too. Just a touch, guys. It don't take much. A little bit of Loctite goes a long ways. Seriously. All right. Now keep in mind these little screws are going into aluminum, so if you go crazy with it, you are gonna snap it. How you like that new trigger? Whew, it's beautiful, isn't it? All right, we're gonna go ahead and drop the motor in and get it all set up and give it a run and see what she does. I really don't remember on these if the wires on my G5 one, I know the wires both go to the back. On the stock motor, I think they're fine like this. So like I said at the beginning of this video, always use flat jaw needle nose to do this. Don't use gripped ones, and the ones with teeth are a big no-no. It'll instantly tear your wires up. I've done it in the past. Get in a hurry and you want your wires to be on there, and you got to get them on tight, and they're always a tight fit because you want them to be, and we force them. So, and we use grippy tools because they keep slipping or whatever. So you don't have to have grippy tools. Use the proper tools to make the job more efficient. Now you're gonna fold this wire back like an S, as you can see how I've done that. It's just gonna be way more comfortable in there, and it's not gonna get any nicks or anything. And you're gonna put your cap there. We're gonna drop it in. Tighten it up. Beautiful. Now then, let's go ahead and get our other grip screw. Go ahead and get it in. Now we're gonna test it. First, I'm gonna have to disconnect from you guys so I can program it. I left my laptop at home today, so I'm gonna program. All right, so I have it programmed now. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it back together the rest of the way, and I'll let you guys hear how it sounds. Stock motor, just a Gate Aster 2, no other internal upgrades at all. You guys seen it on the video, so here we go. First of all, I'm gonna go ahead and put my sling plate back on. Just gonna take your wire, stick it right through. Be careful when you put it across the bottom here. What I usually do is give it a bend up like that. Put that on, and then I go boop like that. And that kind of gives you the exact setup you need. Then you're going to take your buffer tube and your Delta stock, and we're just gonna drop it right in. I love what Gate did here with these. It makes it a lot easier to get through. So shout out Gate, shout out Gate. I'm always gonna shout out Gate from the tops of the mountain tops. The Gate guys don't play. These guys are serious. They know what's up. They're the kings of the airsoft world when it comes to MOSFETs and HPA units and innovation. Gate really helps me to be a better tech and person. They everything they do, man, is literally makes me want to be better and better and better. So shout out Gate. Shout out Lancer. Shout out everyone in the airsoft world. Okay. Delta stock on. Back y'all up so y'all can see it all. Boom. Go ahead and move that back. Tighten that up with the AR wrench. I got it. I forgot mine has a broken tooth, so that's all it takes is just a little turn. It's aluminum, so you don't gotta go crazy. Now, I'm sure y'all wanna hear it. So we're gonna go ahead and plug her in. Beautiful. Couldn't even get any better. Now we're gonna go ahead and put his upper back on. And putting it on is a lot easier than taking it off. The way that they're made is a little tricky, so just remember to pull back the charging handle. Even when you get to the back here, just kind of give it a little pull. You ain't gotta do nothing crazy. Put your upper pin in. Next, trying to get it where you guys can see here. Turn it all the way back for you. So pin, get your rubber hammer, make sure it's straight, and just lightly tap it. And I use the rubber hammer because it doesn't scar anything or leave marks. So if you really need to give it a good hit sometimes, the rubber hammer is the answer. So next we're going to tighten this up here. And that'll pull your pin in the rest of the way. Now you'll see what we got here, the full rifle. This is the customer's setup. He installed all of this. He installed the magnifier and the red dot. I just did the Aster. So let's hear how it sounds now with the upper on it. It changes the whole sound of the gun. Let's put some BBs in it and chrono it. See what's up. Aster 2. Check this out. That's beautiful. That noise is just lit. And this is 400 FPS, by the way. Full auto ripper. Oh, we're out of BBs. Might be a mag right here with some. Pop that in for me, cuz. Uh-oh, boys, there we go. Why do I like that sound so much? So we got Walter's MP7 AEG ready for Nielsen night. Of course we gotta put the right battery in it, but watch this bad boy. Dude, that's 1 joule, so y'all better be ready. 110 rounds?
Killed the battery. Oh, shut up. Mag shut off.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. 100 and...
I can't. I can barely see him.
Oh, you're shooting at the wall. What are you shooting at?
The fire ban.
Oh. I can see them now. Y'all in trouble.
Oh, shot
It's
through that.
raining BBs.